rise up, represent. All right. Who's out there on this fabulous Tuesday? Hey, Elena. Hey, Mr. Thomas Carter. Yes. Great afternoon, Pamela. Hey, all right, Chicago in the house. I just wanted to come on here and let y'all have some palm trees this afternoon. Haha, I'm just kidding. How's everybody feeling today? All right, I see you guys joining. That's right, about to get your 30 minutes. I just finished my 30 minutes, as you can see. Yes, sweaty. Doesn't matter, right? Because I realize you're jealous. You don't have to be jealous at all. Hey, Trinice. Great seeing you this past week, and great seeing all of you guys. Hey, Rachel. Hey. Broadway art. All right. I see you chiming in. Thank you, Elena. Thank you. So I wanted to know, it's now Tuesday after a phenomenal weekend. And I just wanted to check in and see how people are feeling today. You know, because one thing I know and I understand is that motivation only lasts for a moment. And that's the reason why you have to be your own motivation to get up every day and make a decision that, guess what? You're not going to allow anything to stop you. Because on Monday or even Sunday, sometimes it can happen right after having something happen in your life where change is brought about. Immediately, the enemy can try to step in and try to make you think, try to take you off your game, try to make you think that, you know what, maybe this thing isn't for real, maybe it's impossible. But you got to know how to recognize the enemy. You got to know how to recognize that negativity, how to crush it, how to make a decision that, you know what, I'm going to get it done. So, you know, I was sitting here thinking and about the word stretch. And as I was just sitting out here watching Paris run around the pool while the sun is not too hot before her toes get burnt up. We don't want that to happen. But, right, you absolutely should still be on fire. Every day you got to wake up on fire. I was thinking about the word stretch. And I started to think about a rubber band. And as I started to think about this rubber band, you know, I wanted to come on here and just talk about it because the rubber band is so powerful. And so I went inside and I said, you know what, let me see if I could find a rubber band. So I went into my office and I found this little rubber band. And when you think about success and when you think about your goals, hey, Tony, when you think about success, hey, Rachel, hey, when you think about success and when you think about your goals, I want you to take the time to compare it to a little rubber band. Sorry, helicopters flying by. Because a rubber band is powerful. And a lot of times in life, what we end up doing is we set goals, right? We set different things that we want to accomplish in life. We have this vision in front of us, and a lot of us are coming off of this amazing event that just took place in Atlanta, Georgia, where a shift took place, right? So we have this plan. We leave there with this plan, and we say to ourselves, you know what? I am inspired. I was able to see so many different stories of so many people, 5, 6, 7-figure earners that were able to cross the stage. So many different stories, so many testimonies of people making a decision to take back their life, to take back their health in order to be able to create wealth, right? And so you look at this rubber band. So it means that all of us have been stretched, right? And when you take a rubber band and you begin to stretch it, what ends up happening is growth is created. So as we have these goals that we set out every single day to accomplish, we're beginning to move towards them, and we're beginning to stretch them little by little. Little by little, we get up every day and we say, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to accomplish that. And we begin to move and we begin to stretch and we pull it and we begin to go forward. But then what ends up happening a lot of times in life on that success journey is that there's going to be some challenges, right? There's going to be some circumstances. There's going to be some roadblocks that end up coming our way. And what ends up happening is instead of us standing firm and knowing, instead of us making a decision that we're not going to allow those attacks to take us off our game, what ends up happening is we end up allowing that rubber band to pop all the way back and to take us off our game. And so we find ourselves resetting. We find ourselves starting over. We find ourselves losing sight of the goal, of the vision that God has intended us to have. But when we make a decision that, you know what, I'm going to be like that rubber band, and I'm going to stretch myself. I'm going to move forward towards my goal. I'm going to push myself every single day. I'm going to become a product of the product if you're a part of Total Life Changes. I'm going to make a decision, 3 products, 30 minutes for 30 days in order to create a lifestyle, in order to change my life. I'm going to continue to press forward. I'm going to say no to the things that my body does not deserve to have. I'm going to make a decision that I'm going to get up and I'm going to exercise and I'm going to grow. And I'm going to begin to stretch this rubber band and continue to stretch regardless of the situation, regardless of the challenges that begin to come my way. And as I continue to stretch this rubber band, what's going to happen is one day, ladies and gentlemen, because we have begun to grow, this rubber band will not go back to its original state, because over time, every single thing that we begin to achieve, what's going to happen is it's going to begin to lose some elasticity. So therefore, this rubber band, even though the challenges may come, what may happen is it may end up taking us back a little bit. But because we stand firm, because we keep the vision in front of us, because we know without a shadow of a doubt that we have victory already won, the battle is already won, all we got to do is make a decision to not lose sight of the plan, to not lose sight of the journey, to realize and recognize that in order to grow, there's going to be those challenges. In order to get to the destiny that God has destined us to be in life, there's going to be some hurdles that we have to claim. We have to realize and know that there will not be any story unless there's some glory to give our Heavenly Father. So therefore, in order to have glory to give Him, we got to go through some things. There's got to be some changes. There's got to be some stretching along the way. And then what's going to end up happening is, guess what? We may go back just a little bit, but we will not pop all the way back. Why? Because we embrace our process. We continue to go. We don't let anything stop us. We eliminate the negative people, the negative vibes, the negative situations. But instead, we make a decision that, you know what? I'm going to stretch that rubber band. I'm going to keep on fighting. I'm going to keep on growing. I'm going to keep on changing. I will never, ever go back to the same person that I was, because we're humans becoming. And that means that every day we make a decision to get up and to become. So there's some things that I have to do differently in my life in order to change. You see, if we want change, we have to be the change. So therefore, just like this rubber band, once it's stretched, see, some of us have the wrong size rubber band that we're trying to put on the different situations that come our life. You see, you can't take this little rubber band and try to put it on a big situation. You can't take a big rubber band and try to put it on a little situation. So some of us need to adjust our rubber band. Some of us need to adjust our rubber band to the fight that God has called us to fight. And when we adjust the size of the rubber band and we pay attention to the things that God is allowing us to go through, and we continue to grow through it, and we continue to move through it, what's going to end up happening is one day we will get to the very destination that God has intended us to get to. But we can't allow ourselves to pop back. We got to grow. Set some goals. Set some realistic goals. Yes, Brianna, you do need the palm trees. I told you, you're just a flight away, baby. Say the word. And so, yes, so we got to set some goals. Set some realistic goals and enjoy our process. Enjoy the moment. Celebrate the small success. You see, every time we take this rubber band and we stretch it, every time we move a little bit closer to our goal. But what ends up happening a lot of times in life with this rubber band, and it's weak, it's limp, average and ordinary, not living up to its full potential, not wanting to be stretched, not wanting to get out of its comfort zone. You see, a rubber band was designed to be stretched. A rubber band was not designed to remain like this, unused. It serves no purpose. But we have to be like that rubber band, and to operate in our purpose means that this rubber band was designed to be stretched. This rubber band was designed to be wrapped around something, to hold something together. And so that's how we are in life, right? We have to stretch ourselves. We have to continue to move forward. We have to keep the vision in front of us. And as we keep the vision in front of us and we're beginning to grow, we're beginning to stretch, we're beginning to move closer towards our goals. See, a lot of us want it in life, but too many of us are not willing to stretch. Too many of us are not willing to get outside of that comfort zone. And in order to operate in our full purpose, just like this rubber band, designed to stretch, designed to wrap and to hold some stuff together, we got to be willing to get outside of that comfort zone, that broke zone that keeps us broke mentally, that keeps us broke physically, that keeps us broke emotionally, that keeps us broke financially. We got to be willing to stretch ourselves to our fullest potential. Don't go back to that original state. When you do what's necessary in order to win, trust, know, and believe. It's impossible to not win. But too many of us, it's dark out here. Why is it so dark? Too many of us trying to get y'all some light. Look, sun done ran away out here. I don't know. Anyway, but it's impossible. There's some light that way. Doesn't want y'all to see the palm trees. But it's impossible to go back to our original state. When we say we will never be broke another day in our life, that's in every aspect of our life. Not just financially. That's physically. Yes, y'all see my muscles. Y'all see them muscles coming through? That's emotionally. That's spiritually. Physically. Mentally. Growing. Stretching our minds every single day. See, our minds, just like this rubber band. When we grow, when we decide to pick up a book, when we decide to read, when we decide to study, our minds cannot go back to that original state because it's stretching. It's gaining strength. And just like that rubber band loses elasticity when it's stretched, our minds is being stretched to grow and to truly become the person that we need to become. So, for those of you who are part of Total Life Changes, stretch. Don't go back to where you were before Atlanta hit the scene last week. Don't allow yourself to go backwards to that place that you were in prior to that event in Atlanta, Georgia. It's easy to do. Trust, know, and believe. I speak from the heart. I failed for 20 years in the industry. I know what it's like to go to an event, to get all hyped up, excited, and fired up, and to leave the event and to do absolutely nothing. You want change? You got to be the change. Stretch. Don't go backwards. All right? So, I just wanted to share that this morning. All right, guys? All right. So, it's time for me to move forward with my day. And you're welcome. You're welcome, Anita. You all have what it takes. All you got to do is go get whatever you want in life, because guess what? It already belongs to you. You just got to know it. And then begin to walk in it. All right? Y'all be blessed. Give y'all some more palm trees. Let's see if y'all can. All these. You know, I absolutely love all these congratulation messages that come across my phone. It makes it so I could barely text. This person just joined your team. This person just placed an order. It's phenomenal. Thank you, Total Life Changes. Yes, it was powerful. So there y'all go. Even in the midst of a cloud, those palm trees, everything. Life. Life. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of this sunshine. Florida, even though it's a little cloudy. Hair's out here in her usual spot looking for lizards that she can capture today. Here we go, another one. Greetings. A Total Life Changes customer in your downline has just placed another order. I love it. Hey, I'm looking for some people. Let me tell y'all this. I'm looking for some people that's serious about change. So, if 7 figures don't excite you, if documentation don't beat conversation all day long. So anyway, I'm just saying, it's yours for the taking. All you got to do is take it. Looking for those who are committed to for real changing their life. It's called Total Life Changes. Yes, Bree, we can book your flight. Christian will be home on Friday. I'm so excited. Our son will be home from summer school, Oak Hill Academy. Yes, he went off to school, doing absolutely amazing. God is good, and he'll be home from summer school. So you got to come on and celebrate. All right, y'all, be blessed. You're welcome, Joanna. Never give up. Yes, Selena, you need the palm trees in your life for real. They give you life. They give you energy. They make you get up every day wanting to work, wanting to do what's necessary in order to get it done. So y'all be blessed. All right, bye-bye.